All right, so with this, this is going to be step 4. When you look at step 5, it may look a little bit weird because um, it may look like it all of a sudden kind of went back in time. And the reason that is because I recorded the cross hatching before this step, but I noticed something afterwards. It didn't have to do with the cross hatching, so the information in that was still relevant. But one thing that you may see right here are these, you can see where my cursor's at. See these little white hairline fractures that you almost see right around the lines that we drew. You don't notice it if you turn the photograph off. But you can see it when we get to the point of coloring it and start painting it and stuff like that. So actually what we need to do first is we need to paint the shaded areas. So for me, I'm going to paint these shaded areas black. And so you'll get a little intro on how to not expand, but to make it a live paint group. So let's go ahead and do that first. And then I'll add the cross hatching afterwards. So you want to do this part first, then add the cross hatching. So what we can do is keep the photograph off. So we can go to select and then all, or Control A is the shortcut. So we want to make sure that it's all selected. And then we want to go to Object, and then we want to go to Live Paint, and then Make, or Alt Control X is the shortcut if you like the shortcuts. So you're going to click on this. Now, because this photograph is large, your photograph should probably be large too. This may take a little while, but once it pops back up, then you are good to go. All right, so we see now that it has popped back up. And so from here, we can go back to select and then deselect, or Shift Control A is the shortcut if you like the shortcuts. Now on your program, what you're going to see is probably this shape builder tool. If you can see where my cursor is at, it's like 2 circles with a mouse cursor. What you want to do is click and hold onto that, and you want to go to Live Paint Bucket, or K is the shortcut for that. So now what you'll see, if you can see when I hover over this area that I want to paint black, and then the other thing too is we want to make sure that it is 100% K and 0 on the rest, so we know that's the straight black that we've been using. And what you want to do is you'll see a little red outline. And what is the nice thing about the Paint Bucket in Illustrator is that it'll actually show you exactly what will be colored in. Sometimes you may see like it colors in just almost all of your picture. And what that means is you have a gap or you have a break in the chain. If it's small enough, the program will actually close it for you. You can see that I have one right here, but it's tight enough to where the program just kind of cut that off for me. So that worked out. So I don't have to worry about closing that. When you get to the lips, when we do start painting, I will show you there's a couple ways, of course, that you can close these gaps. But you can see right there, if I'm trying to paint the lips, it's going to color in this whole area. But we will get to that later. Right now, we're going to paint this my shaded areas that I want to be straight black. So I'm just going to click once with the left mouse click, and you can see right there it painted all of that area black. I wanted this area to be black too, and this area, this little area under the nose. And then I had this area over here too. And I think I was going to go with this area also. So you can see right there. So this is kind of what it looks like now with that a nice contrast. And we can see from here, then you're good. Then you'd be able to add in your cross hatching and you wouldn't have any problems with that.